this tone.
Wow, didn't all those tests sound awesome on this microphone? More of those tests in a bit. This is your boy Popsy from Future Shock Studio and welcome back to yet another video. And today we're going to be checking out this microphone by Vanguard Audio Labs. It's the MULTI PATTERN FET CONDENSER V4 Generation 2 microphone. The V4 rivals the performance of microphones costing several times more, and I'm speaking on it right now as you can see. Designed to be a versatile, reliable and professional tool that absolutely destroys the usual bang for your buck curve. With the Vanguard acclaimed edge-terminated ultra-thin custom voiced capsule with the Attenuator interconnects and one of the best shock mounts that I've seen of yet, the V4 Gen 2 is made to be your workhorse microphone. At a price that won't break your bank, and more importantly, it sounded awesome on practically everything I threw at it, from vocals, saxophone, harmonica, acoustic guitar and even the tabla. So stay tuned to witness all the amazing tests that we carried out on this microphone. With that being said, let's go and roll the intro. Welcome back. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. I bring you news about audio gear and reviews each and every week. Also, don't forget to check the timestamps out to help you navigate throughout the video. For this review, I'll be using the V4 Gen 2 throughout the video. Currently, I've got it plugged into my Apollo Twin X with 48 volts of phantom power engaged. My gain is set at 38 decibels and I'm recording in 24-bit 48 kilohertz. And you are listening to the raw and unprocessed audio, meaning it's L natural. There's no EQ, compression or any type of noise reduction on the audio that you're going to be listening to. However, I may need to boost the audio later in post. With that being said, let's go and see what comes in the box. So the V4 Gen 2 FET condenser microphone comes in this good quality aluminium or aluminum flight case with a 3-number combination lock-in system designed to protect your microphone during travel. It features a custom foam insert that's been cut to fit the V4 Gen 2 microphone and all of its accessories. It's a rugged construction and designed to withstand the rigors of touring. Inside you'll find a specially designed padded pine wood mic box. Etched into the box is the Vanguard name and logo. Upon opening the case, you'll find the V4 Gen 2 microphone lying in its custom-fitted foam bedding. Next to that, you'll find the Vanguard VLSM heavy-duty large shock mount. It also comes with the aerospace-grade rubberized suspension rings with some extra spares if needed. The VLSM shock mount is well constructed and has some good weight to it. As far as the documentation goes, you get an information pack highlighting the V4 Gen 2's features, and you'll also get a signed, dated quality and testing certificate. Also, if you want to pick up the V4 Gen 2 microphone for yourself, it will set you back around the £896 at the time of filming this video in the UK. As always, I'll drop the links in the description down below should you wish to go and check that out. It's also worth mentioning every Vanguard microphone is backed by a 5-year warranty. It's best to visit the emergent.com website for more information, which I will link down below. Moving forward, let's go and take a deeper dive into the build quality and features and see if it's the major upgrade that you've been looking for. So as far as the build quality goes, the V4 Gen 2 microphone feels fantastic and has a high quality construction. The body is a heavy duty stainless steel aircraft grade aluminium and zinc construction. On the top you'll see the open weave head basket for low internal reflections and an open air voicing which protects the extra large 34mm edge terminated gold sputtered Mylar dual capsule. Loaded with premium grade components ensuring that every nuance and detail of the performances is faithfully captured. The V4 Gen 2 has a beautiful deep gloss Pinot Noir finish with a polished nickel trim. On the front you'll see a precision cast Vanguard badge and the V4's serial number is laser engraved on the lower rear of the microphone. On the rear you'll find 2 switches. You get a 3 selectable polar pattern switch offering you Cardioid, figure 8 and Omnidirectional, and the other being a 3-position switchable -10, -20 attenuator pad switch. On the bottom you'll find the 3-pin gold-plated XLR connector. Moving on to this heavy-duty shock mount, the Vanguard VLSM is a heavy-duty professional-grade shock mount with a brass and zinc metal construction. It's designed to give your mic a long-lasting, high-grade support. It has an open front to the VLSM, which allows you to position your microphone as close to your source as possible. It comes installed with suspension rings of aerospace-grade durability. It also has M22 threading, compatible with Vanguard's V13 and V44 microphone models, as well as several microphones made by other manufacturers. With that being said, let's go and talk specs. So as far as the specs goes, the transducer type is a condenser. It comes with a 34mm dual capsule. The electronics type is solid state electronically balanced output. The output impedance is 200 ohms. The max SPL is 135 decibels. The frequency response is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. The equivalent noise level is less than 12 dB A-weighted. Sensitivity is 82 dB A-weighted, and the output connector is a Neutrik male XLR 3-pin gold-plated. And the weight of the microphone is 0.83 pounds or 0.38 kilograms. And finally, you will require 48 volts of phantom power to drive this microphone. Let's go and do a quick test on the onboard polar patterns. Throughout the video so far, you've been listening to the audio in cardioid mode. Let's move it to the figure 8. So now I'm using the figure 8 polar pattern, and this is what the audio sounds like from the front. Now this is what the audio sounds like on the rear end using the figure 8 polar pattern. So now we're going to do a 360 on the microphone in omnidirectional mode to see what it sounds like. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm moving across to the first left 90-degree angle, and this is what the audio sounds like. So I'm directly 90 degrees in omnidirectional mode, testing 1, 2, and this is what the audio sounds like. I'm moving across to the rear end of the microphone to see what that sounds like in omnidirectional mode. In my cans, I can't hear a difference and it still sounds great. And now I'm on the second 90-degree angle, and this is what the audio sounds like. And now I'm moving it back again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in omnidirectional mode. And this is what the microphone sounds like. And now I'm back in its normal position. Let me just tie the bottom up. So now that you've had a chance to see the unboxing, the build quality and features, as well as the specs, let's go and do the most important thing, testing.
You couldn't be that man I adored. You don't seem to know or seem to care what your heart is for. But I don't know him anymore. There's nothing left. He used to lie. Our conversation has run dry, and that's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith, and this is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. You don't seem to know or seem to care what your heart is for. But I don't know him anymore. There's nothing left. He used to lie. Our conversation has run dry, and that's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith, and this is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn.
Shockingly surprised at this microphone. It sounded awesome on practically whatever we threw at it, from the vocals, the saxophone, the tabla, the harmonica, the acoustic guitar. With that being said, let's go and close down this video with some final thoughts. The Vanguard Audio Labs V4 Gen 2 is such an impressive microphone. I'm surprised by the exceptional performance, especially when taking its price into consideration. Although I tend to be picky about my microphones, I highly recommend the V4 Gen 2, and I have a strong feeling that this will be my go-to FET in most situations. The female vocals were characterized by clarity and crispness, without ever sounding harsh. When it came to the tabla, I was pleasantly surprised to find that no EQ adjustments were necessary. There was a complete absence of the usual harshness that often accompanies these types of instruments. While not overly bright, it has an open and airy presence at the top end. This basically means you don't have to work hard to get your track to cut and shine in those dense mixes. All in all, I believe the V4 Gen 2 to be cost effective. Its level of detail, accuracy and openness is exceptional, and it offers the flexibility of 3 selectable polar patterns. Moreover, the assembly and quality control are meticulously carried out in California. Honestly speaking, once you experience the V4's sound quality, you'll be amazed at how affordable it is. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you're interested in the Vanguard Audio Labs V4 Gen 2 microphone, I'll drop the links in the description down below. Any questions about today's mic or any of the other reviews, drop us a comment. Anyway peeps, that's all you're going to get from me for today. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, smash it if that's your thing, subscribe if you aren't already, and I shall catch you in the next video.